All right. In the shadow of this summit was another summit that didn't go so well for the President of the United States. And today we saw how it united Canadians, because not all Canadians are fans of Justin Trudeau or voted for his Liberal government, but people of all stripes coming together to show their support for the Prime Minister today after he was attacked by the U.S. over trade at the G7. First, President Trump tweeted that Trudeau is dishonest and weak after he left the G7 meeting in Quebec after the President left. Then members of his administration went on the Sunday political talk shows to lob more insults and accusations that prompted politicians from all parties to voice their support for the Prime Minister in the House of Commons today. Here's how it all went down in question period. Take a look.
And we will stand with Canadian workers and the families impacted by this escalating trade war. Can the Prime Minister tell Canadians what his plan is to resolve this impasse that we have with our closest ally and trading partner?
Mr. Speaker, the idea that there's a national security concern that the United States might have with respect to aluminum and steel industries in Canada and the hardworking women and men who earn their living from those sectors is in fact incorrect, and we will always stand with Canadian workers and thank our colleagues opposite for their support.
Canadian politicians sharing a rare moment of unity, but Canada and its largest trading partner are still at odds and on the verge of a trade war. So what's next for Canadian-American relations? The host of CBC's Power and Politics, Vassy Kapelos, has more from Ottawa.
Hi, Carol. What a day it's been in Ottawa as politicians react to Donald Trump's tweets and his administration's strong words for Justin Trudeau. Trump's advisors accuse the Prime Minister, of course, of being dishonest, one even saying there's a special place in hell for people like Trudeau. It's been a wild 72 hours, and MPs here have responded by doing something they don't usually do, putting aside their differences and banding together. And it's not just Canadian politicians. We had the UK High Commissioner to Canada on Power and Politics today, and she called Trump's comments and behavior at the G7 a, quote, disturbing development. The Canadian government is laying low right now, though, trying not to bite back at Trump and instead focusing on what's at stake and trying to save the economic relationship between our two countries. But they have their work cut out for them. Remember, Trump is now also threatening huge new tariffs on the auto industry. Today, I also spoke with the CEO of the Detroit Chamber of Commerce, Sandy Barua. He said those tariffs would hurt U.S. car makers because they'd add about $8,000 to the cost of a car. But as former Industry Minister James Moore also said on today's show, that might not matter to Trump, and Canadians should brace themselves for more punishing tariffs to come. Carol?